Hello. Well, I thought I'd make a little video about what I do for a living. I have a client in a nice neighborhood that wanted me to do some faucets for him, and I generally charge a fair price, so he asked me to come over. What I'm doing is cutting out as you can tell by looking, a shower faucet and reinstalling one. It's been this one is going to go pretty easy. The first one was a task. I'm changing out the shower assembly and the stopper cap. That's usually your diverter cap from the shower, but they just put cap on these, and the tub drain to this unit here, which is a oil rubbed bronze finish. Nice stuff. It looks like the customer has already changed out everything in his house. I'll real quickly show you the other bathroom that I've already done. I've got my boots on. They look like something you can ski in. Cover the client's floor up nice and clean. Here's the unit I've already done. You can see the difference in the look. A little bit of Teflon tape showing there that I'm going to clean off. But all of this got sealed in. I still got to patch the drywall, but this is the conundrum I went through. Look how tight the fittings, the copper is tight against the drywall on this side and tight against the drywall on that side. So my torch, and these scorches came from a heavy piece of galvanized metal that I put between the walls and my torch whenever I sweat these pipes. But you can see this was cut in here and sweated in unions, which these are slip. They slip, they bypass, they don't have a dimple in the middle that stops them. Of course, I don't ever, if possible, I sweat these and then I thread tighten the females onto the shower unit and anything that has a seal in it, a plastic seal, so I don't melt those seals. So I thread that on after it's cold. So, and then this heat stays as far away from of course there's no seals in there, but still I do that. It's just a habit, a precaution. This was too tight for a union, so I sweated this out, which I'm certain that that's probably a no-no, but I do it occasionally when I have to. I sweated this out and I cleaned that out as best I could and fluxed it and re-sweat it. Knock on wood, hopefully that's not an issue. I do that whenever I get in tight spots like that. Otherwise I have to cut it back to here and do a T, and I didn't have any T's with me, and so instead of dropping everything I took the chance. And it's been under pressure for 24 hours now and I haven't had any leaks. I am, knock on wood, running about 99% on my leaks. I don't generally have any leaks whenever I sweat. I've had maybe 2 in my life that I've had to go back and re-sweat. See that the client has done some repairs, but by the end of this job that'll be patched and mudded, and all the client will have to do is touch up the paint. He's going to do that to save himself some money. And I try to keep, as you can see, everything as clean as possible. I stop in between every phase. That I've got a fingerprint here that must have come from flux. Flux is some dirty stuff. It gets on your hands and stains your hands. I must have, stepping over my tools, touched the wall. I'm gonna get some I'm gonna get some 109 and clean that off before I leave. But I stop between every phase and clean. So I still got to patch the drywall, but I went ahead and vacuumed and got ready for the drywall mud. I've already done wrong room. Haha. I'm gonna step out that door one day and fall to my death. I've already done a bathroom faucet in an upstairs unit. And I'm also done, these boots are slick, I almost fell down the steps. Also done this set of shelving that the client requested. He had these already built, him, and he said a friend built those nice, sturdy. Look at those 4x4s. Very heavy duty. So built those. That's just 1/2 inch or 7/16 OSB plywood, slick on one side, rough on the other. 2x4 frame. These are 3-inch drywall screws that I've countersunk. I use a countersink bit, and so they don't split. And of course countersunk all these, and then I sanded the edges. Anybody who's ever dealt with OSB knows that splinters and gets in your fingers and causes an infection. And for him and his wife and children and whoever else, to be more kind to their fingers. Another, like always with plumbing, you always got an issue back to the plumbing. Cutting this off is the water. He has a pump to pump extra pressure to his system, but cutting this off acquired a small drip, and I had to tighten it up last night, to just this little nut, and it caused it to stop. Looks like it's still got a little water on it. I might put another little tightening on it before it's over with, but maybe another set of shelves there. They said that there's a couple more little odd jobs here that I really enjoy doing, because I get to move around. I don't have to be in the same place. I don't think I could handle working in a warehouse somewhere like that all day, every day, stuck in the same place. So my job allows me to move around and get to do things.